Hi there, I'm Lisa Starr, the Grow Well educator with We Work Well, and today we're joined by Coen, the founder, president, man about town of Zents, which makes products we've used in every phase of the spa, treatment rooms, retail, back of house. And we wanted to ask Cord how things are going with Zents in this crazy time of Corona mania.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for having me here. And it's nice to connect with all of you. I mean, look, it's been a wild ride for all of us. And, all of us saw every spa shut down within a matter of days, something that I think that we couldn't have even imagined.
Would never have imagined that happening.
Never imagined. So I think with that comes fear and survival and, oh my gosh, and disbelief and shock. At first for all of us, and I think that was the moment where we just reached out to our friends that were in the industry and just really helped each other through it at that moment, because we didn't even know where we were going yet.
Right.
And now I think we're all getting a little bit more used to what this is and how to maneuver it, how to ride this white water. That's the way I've been thinking about it. It's like, if you're in a boat going down, and if any of you ever raft when there's serious white water, how do you do that? What's the best team to do that with? What's your best mental and physical state to get you through that? So it almost feels like it's a new phase that a lot of us are in, that we've accepted it. We've accepted what's happening, and now we're figuring it out.
Well, how's the Zents team doing? I mean, are you all based where you are in Colorado?
Yeah, most of us are based here in Colorado, and I do have some people working remotely too. And there wasn't a big change for people working remotely because they were already working from home.
Sure.
But we have our corporate offices, but we also have our warehouse. We do manufacturing in our warehouse too, and that's here in Colorado. So again, it's just been a wild ride for all of us. When the majority of our business, for sure, is spa, and retail and in-room amenities and treatment. So to have that go to zero or close to zero in a matter of days, you have to shift and pivot quickly. We were really lucky that we have a digital, a website, and we've been really working with that for years and really creating that engine. We're really mindful when our spas are open to not have that compete, and we do higher pricing and all sorts of things so it doesn't compete with our spas. But it was already set and humming, where that really helped us a lot. And that also allowed me to create initiatives for the spas that were closing, of being able to ship product and do create some excitement and connection and revenue for some of the spas through actually our website.
Boy, it really goes to show you how some diversity in your business model can be helpful, you having B2B and B2C capability.
It really does. That's been one of my biggest lessons in 25 years of having this company. I went through 2008, the economic downturn, as so many of us did, and I went through 9/11, and both times we were saved. We got through by being diverse, in different diversity, not the same one that we're experiencing now. But I learned that early on as a company how incredibly important that is. Of course, we all have limited time and resources, so we have to also be strategic and focused. But within that, I think it is important as companies for us to look at not every single thing in one basket,
For sure. So, Cord, what kinds of things has Zents been doing to stay in touch with your spas and your clients?
Well, the first thing that happened is we created something called the Zents Wellness Room. And that was really it was born really in the first 3 days when all my friends got laid off, all of our friends got laid off, all my spa director friends furloughed, and all our therapists and estheticians and technicians. And I was really lucky that when I was young, I was given the tools of how to control my mind instead of my mind controlling me with meditation and yoga. So really, honestly, the first couple of days, I'm a really good sleeper and I just couldn't sleep. I was waking up every day at 4 a.m. with so much anxiety
Sure.
of wondering what's going to happen to all of us. And the first day I sat and watched the news and I saw myself going on a downward spiral, sitting in my dark living room at 4 a.m. looking at the news. So I said, you know what? I have all the time in the world to meditate. And so I meditate every morning anyways, about 45 minutes to an hour, but I started doing 2 hours or 3 hours. And
Wow.
I saw that it turned my entire mind around and it got me out of fight or flight. And when your brain is in fight or flight, you can't access the prefrontal cortex of your brain. So you can't have higher level thinking. You can't think about community and connection. So I had this aha moment where I was like, you know what my job is right now? It's not Zents. It's to help every one of my friends in this industry to get out of fight or flight, because it feels like hell when you're living in your mind that's racing. And so instantly we created the Zents Wellness Room, which was just to help people that maybe hadn't learned yoga or meditation. So every day on the Zents Facebook page, we did a live class of either yoga or meditation or fitness. And then what was funny is it ended up growing accidentally.
As they do.
My spa director friends were like, we have members and we have residences and our marketing team was furloughed. Can we use this content? So that was one of the main things. We've just focused on how to help people get through this. I have a really strong feeling that we're at an amazing crossroads, and that the clearer we can be in this moment, the higher our vibration that we can be in this moment as humans, as business owners, the better that we're going to be first in that day in our house, but the more capable we're going to be at really figuring out what we are going to do to create an incredible new movement. And I believe we're going to, but I know you can't do that when you're I know I can't do that when I'm in fight or flight, so
Right.
So that we created that. The other thing we created was a program for all of our spas that were closed, where they don't have a website, and we do. So we created a beautiful email that goes out once a month that talks about free classes. It's kind of like a spot home concept.
Nice.
So it's a free, a beautiful newsletter that talks first about here's a anti-stress practice, a 30-second thing you can do. Then here's all the classes you can take in your living room. Here's an at-home spa ritual. And then if you like any of this, put in this code and we'll ship it directly to you for the spa. So let's say Miraval, some for example, or Four Seasons or something like that. Their customers, they would send it out to their customers, and then their customers could order through our website with a code, Four Seasons, we love you, or something like that. And then they would get credit. So it'd be a way for the spas to stay engaged on a really heart level through fitness and goodness. And then if their customers do need anything, we were lucky enough to our warehouse not be shut down, because we shipped essentials. So we can ship for them, and then get credit and get, it'll be good for them while they're closed.
So you ship essentials, you're still open. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'll tell you, hand wash and soap. That's been our saving grace.
That's great.
Of having that. Yeah.
Well, this wellness room, I love it. What is it at a certain time every day?
Yeah. So every day, 12 o'clock Colorado time, Mountain Standard Time, and you can go onto the Zents Facebook page, and then we actually have a group, so you can go into the group, the Wellness Room group, and there's all sorts of amazing content. But yeah, incredible yoga. So every day it's live at that time. So yoga, fitness, meditation, breathing exercises. And then it's also on a YouTube channel with other content to the Zents YouTube channel.
What fun. Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been
great
fun.
to be creative in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, yeah, and I'm always really honest about that because I want people to know, like, this is tough. This is scary. This is a magnifying glass. Some days I feel okay and like I've got it. Some hours, and some hours I don't. But I just breathe through it. And I
Well,
know
none
that
of us have ever been through this. I mean,
yeah,
like you said, 9/11, 2000, I mean, nothing has been like this. I
yeah,
think this is going to be deeper and shorter, hopefully,
yeah.
than those others, but just what a seismic shift, You said that you feel that we're at a fork in the roads. What do you think the ways forward are?
I think the way forward is everything that we've been talking about and wanting, but not quite doing in our industry. I think there's been a deep desire to go deeper and to even and to reach further and to do more. And I think one of the beautiful things that I see at this moment, actually through the Zents Wellness Room, is people that have never been interested in wellness in their whole life. They've never meditated, they've never done yoga, they've never been really interested in what they're putting into their body and on their skin in the same way are now. And I think we are converting tons of people into the wellness industry. Like, I think we have seen through this illness has been really interesting. It's attacked the modern day issues of non-wellness that we all have. It's what stress creates, what this hamster wheel has created. So I think we have gotten an amazing moment to say wellness really matters. And we, of course, all know that because it's our industry. But I'm getting sweet emails from Sally Joe from Mississippi that's doing a breathing exercise because she has panic attacks 3 times a day that has never done that. And now she's taking her first yoga class. So I think we are going to have this whole group of people that are going to be really interested in this that never were. And I think the people that were already interested in it, we're going to be even more committed. I already hear it. I see it. It's happening. Like, how can we really, really deeply help and transform ourselves and people? And I know we're going to do it.
Well, it's a great observation you make. We, us spa professionals, have always been healthy lifestyle advocates, modeling that behavior. And now we see what has that done for us. Well, we're all pretty healthy, and, it's attracted attention to the power of your immune system and your own ability to play a role in that,
Yeah.
and not just be a victim, but to take steps to bolster that immunity and that wellness. So I hope you're right. We all do, Cord. There's been so much talk now. I feel like we've been in a tunnel and we're starting to see the light at the end. Here, at least in the Eastern U.S., things are starting to loosen up, and we're seeing and start openings in certain states. And it's not sort of the if we reopen. Now it's become about when we reopen and the tactical issues. But of course, the big question is the customers. Will they come? Will they not come? I mean, I have to feel that people are really missing their spa time, and that's what we hope. Have you had any indications about that in your conversations?
Well, you and I are both lucky that we work a lot with Asia. So, it's been interesting. I think you and I was watching this unfold with we work with about 47 spas in China right now. So I saw this shut down way before it shut down. I was kind of holding my breath. And I see it coming back, and I see it coming back slowly, to be totally honest. I wish I had different news to share. But I think what's going to be, of course, what's going to be incredibly important is people feeling really safe. I think that people are going to feel once, at these beautiful resorts that show safety and show steps, and will create confidence. I think those spas and those resorts are going to fare much better than ones that aren't able to, of course, because I think that's going to be in the back of all of our minds. I think salon is going to go off the charts. I think mani-pedi is going to be next. I think massage is going to be after that, as long as people feel really, really safe in that. And I do believe it will come back, but I also think we have to be creative. Of course, I think we're going to need to do some more self-treatment, some more spa at home. But bottom line, it's all going to be about how can we prove safety? How can you go to a spa to turn off your brain of the fear of the outside world? So we're going to have to really focus on that. And there's already incredible innovation and incredible ideas out there that's happening with that, where I feel confident that we're going to be able to do that. But that's really what it's going to be about, in my opinion.
I agree. I think that most spa owners that I'm speaking with are very, hearing from their clients, they can't wait for us to reopen. I mean, whether they'll show up in droves is another story, but if I look at the Facebook posts, plenty of people are dying to get their roots done and their manicures done, and I'm one of them.
Yeah.
So, spas have always been about hygiene and cleanliness. I mean, we welcome people into strange spaces, and we need to be clean, and we always have been, and now we just need to bring that front and center and talk about it with a few twists. Masks, gloves, whatever local health authorities mandate. I think that it's time for us to really step up as well and show what we can provide. You're absolutely right.
But we're the pros on this. I mean, like what you said, we're already doing this. Like, we're so many steps ahead, and I know that we're going to be able to do this. And of course, when doors close, it's scary, for all of us. But I also know that every time a door closes, there's going to be incredible new ones that open for each of us, and new ideas and new innovation and a new way, for us.
Well, hopefully we've all used this downtime in whatever way, to think more, to read more, to walk more, to consider the future, and we come out even stronger. I'm sure we will both be there. And I look forward to seeing you in person again.
Can't wait to hug you in person.
Yeah, no fist bumping for us.
Yeah.
Hugs for sure. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Court. It was very inspirational and great for our listeners. And good luck.
So much.
I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
And everyone, just know we're all in this together, and just to be gentle with yourself and be gentle with other people. And we're definitely going to get through this stronger and clear on what's really truly important in life and our work. But know that you're not alone. We're all in this together.
Well, we'll see you very soon in the Zents Wellness Room. Thank you for that.
Right. Thanks.
All right, take
everyone.
care.